Now that we've looked at what mental minimalism is, overwhelm, distraction, racing thoughts, and why it's an important tool toward gaining control in our lives, let's talk about how to practice it. A great first step is daily mental decluttering. Some simple practical tools are journaling, prioritizing, and setting boundaries on information intake. Getting clarity and a hold of our intake is incredibly important because, as you can imagine from cleaning a space, if you kept having more deliveries and more deliveries and more deliveries, it'd be incredibly challenging to actually clean the space. So recognizing unnecessary distractions as well as commitments is a great place to start and take control. A popular tool to get clarity on this is something like screen time for our phones, and a lot of people can benefit from some kind of app that blocks you out after a certain amount of time. Personally, I haven't tried them. I've simply made larger changes in my life that make it a non-issue, but I know it's useful for a lot of people. Now, while looking at what's coming in is a very important aspect to consider, we also want to be able to clear our mental state. Practices like mindfulness, as well as simply breathing exercises, are a great way to tune into this. While at first it might feel challenging, like it takes a lot of effort to kind of barely feel like you're getting to a place that's neutral, with continued effort, it gets easier to get there. The space that you inhabit grows, it expands, and you generally become more comfortable there. With enough practice, it becomes much more natural and can even become your new home, where it begins to feel more uncomfortable when you're outside of that space and you notice that you've actually gone away from it rather than it being a challenge to get to. I like to conceptualize it like creating a place to live in the woods. At first, it's a campfire, and you get a little space, you find somewhere that looks okay, it's working enough. Then you spend more time there and you expand, you build a shelter, you've got a little workshop going on, and you've got a clearing that has now become this expansive place where you can process things and do other things from that space. You know where it is, it's much easier to get to, and it's a lot more comfortable there. Simply pausing and taking some deep breaths is a really powerful and available way to reach this space. And a simple exercise that we can start each day with is to write down our top 3 priorities for the day and let go of the rest. Mental minimalism is a practice, it's not a one-time fix. It requires us to keep showing up for our minds every day.